First and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakodash. We said that the apostles and elders are great most of the well, all teachers are apostles in the truth, and we say salutations to the Hearken to the preacher with no truth and sincerity day in and day out, constantly in season with the season, we say Shalom. Once again, the entire video here, and I would like to start with this is the book of Sirach, chapter 8, verse 8. It said, despise not the discourse of the wise. It said, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs, for of them thou shalt learn instruction, and how to serve great men with ease. So you say, despise not the discourse of the wise, and that's something that we're not supposed to do. Through a little inspiration, I was watching some brothers' videos, right? Even this morning, I saw a brother do a video. This morning I watched a video, I think he did last night, where you say to remember the men that taught you this thing. Remember the men that teach you this thing. Even the men that bring you into the truth, the elders and first of all the apostles and elders who teach the men who brought you into this thing. You understand? To remember them. And as Surah 8 verse 8 says, what? Despise not the discourse of the wise, because these men are wise. You understand? They say, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. They say, for of them thou shalt learn instruction. For of them thou shalt learn instruction. You understand? And how to serve great men with ease. They say, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding and to give answer as need required. So he said, miss not the discourse of the elders. So this will show you how important it is to listen to the elders, and hearken, listen to the instruction that they give. You understand? The things that they're saying. I was watching some other videos where you see this I think it's Tazariak from this next camp. He was doing a sit down polite, and he say that's roughly saying, he's roughly paraphrasing. What he say was that we need to talk about something else other than God. And this is somebody that would consider himself being in the truth or have the truth, that is a Hebrew Israelite and so forth. And he's saying that, you can see, understand that is not a wise statement. So how are you going to listen to him? How it is he going to get instruction? How it is he going to get to serve? You understand? So that we say, miss not the discourse of the elders, because our elders in this thing, they teach us, they taught us the right thing to do. You understand? How to think the scriptures. You certainly hear from different men. Recently you hear one from Sakari and then Bolwa, who it is wrote Timothy, and that is where you're hearing from other men, to show you how important it is to listen to. It's how important it is to hearken unto wise men when they speak, the things they say. That is why you tune into the apostles and elders and brothers' videos and all these things, to listen, to hearken, to hear what they say. Sometimes upon the video, sometimes I want to say, put something in the comment, and sometimes I wouldn't pay it, but I would just listen and hearken to the words that they're saying. Understand how important it is? They say, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learned of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding. How we get our understanding? Because again, the elders do what they will do. They bring all the scriptures, show you in the scriptures, say, yo, this is what it is, this is what you're supposed to do. So you get your understanding, right? And they teach you that, because the scriptures also said that we have to have teachers to go to God. This is Hebrews 5. This is Hebrews 5 verse 12. It says, for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and have become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. So again, we are, in order to be a teacher, you have to be taught. You have to be taught again. So, and how we be taught? We were taught in this thing when we come in, what the truth. We was basically taught the truth, but we are teachers, and we have to hearken and listen to these teachers, and that's what we have. And the son say, for time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again. So it's how important it is. And basically, when you're in school, when you're in school, right, and he was in school, and a teacher talk, you would listen, you would hearken, you would go home and study. And it's the same thing when it comes to the truth. You wouldn't oppose a teacher, or you wouldn't go against a teacher. You understand? Because you would believe everything that the teacher teach. You go home, your homework, and study to see if it's right. And the same things apply for this truth. You hearken unto your teachers, especially the wise men that teach. And again, where you get our wisdom is a great millstone. When you watch the other camps, you see the heresies, you see the things that going on in the midst of them. One saying that how you don't need to talk about let us not talk about God. So one time, what else are you going to talk about? What else are you going to talk about? And imagine when you watch a video, he was basically talking to Polite, and Polite was defending the God more than him. Imagine that. A conscious member was defending the God more than a man that would consider himself in the truth. Polite cut him there. Just imagine that. So it's how important it is that you have to hearken unto wise men. They say, for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God, and are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. For strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who, by reason of use, have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. And we don't know the apostles and elders and the men that the elder men in the truth. Obviously, they of age. You know, sometimes you're telling it, you listen, you hear what they have to say, and majority of the times they like all the time it's correct, because it has certain situations they would bring, right? Certain things they will touch upon. I will tell you, well, hey, this we through experience we learn that this is what's going to happen, and they will tell you, hey, this going to happen right after. And so said, so done, it did. So that show you that scripture say what? That it say even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. You understand? So yeah. So jumping back into the Surah 8 verse 8, right? It say I was down to verse 9. It say miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of the fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as it needed. So these men would be teaching you how to be, and from there you listen and you get what? Understanding. You will learn understanding, and that is what went on. That is what happening. You listen, you hearken, you abide, you learn. It say, and to give answer as need required, because again, the scripture say you gotta be able to give an answer, and these are the men that will teach you to answer these things. You understand? It say, and to give answer as need required. So it's important to hearken unto wise men, right? Jump to our next scripture. Same Surah 32, and jump to verse 9. This is Surah chapter 32 verse 9. I'm going to start from verse it says, speak. Let me start from verse 7. It says, speak, young man, if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked. You understand? So you're on this thing, so you just stay, sometimes best to just stay quiet and listen, hearken. You understand? It say verse 8, it say, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. So as a young man, sometimes just hold your tongue. You even hear the apostles and elders mention that. You know, the Hearken mentioned that, the elder Hearken and so forth mentioned that. Sometimes it's just good to hold your tongue and listen and hearken. I remember I was watching the elder from South Carolina video. I remember someone put a comment, right? Someone put a comment, and he did a video in the comment, and he say, yo, sometimes it's just good to hush your mouth. You know, let him do the explain, let him do the thing, and that is should. As a young man, you should sometimes just hold your tongue. You know, listen, hearken, hear what they say, so you know when you listen, you hearken onto them. You know when if that situation ever arises to you, you know how to deal with it. You know how you have understanding how to deal with it. You know, you have understanding how to when it requires an answer, you know how to answer. Right? It say, let thy speech be short, comprehended much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. Right? It say, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. You understand? It say, make not thyself equal with them. And we don't know in the Lord's thing, it have order. So it will always have men above us. You know? And keep on going. But it say, if thou be among great men, make thyself not equal with them. You again, just wait it is. You can't make yourself equal with them. As I said before, hold your tongue. You understand? And when ancient men are in place, use not many words. So that's what I was saying before. Sometimes it's just good to listen. Sometimes you want to say, you know, you just want to add or say something, but hey, that is just not your place. You just listen. You're hearkening onto these wise men, and that is just basically it. You understand? That is just basically it. You listen, you abide. And you see these great men. This is the great men who teach us, who taught us this thing, who have us in this thing. The apostles and elders of great milestone coming down, and the apostles before them are teaching these things. You know, the elder that wake me up to the shoot. You know, hey, that's just where it is. Hey, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal to them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words. So you're just listening. Just listening. You know, keep just listen and hearken on to these wise men. I'm gonna bring our next precept here. I think it was I'm gonna jump to Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna jump same surah, right? Same surah chapter 20. Same surah chapter 20 verse 27. See here. It say a wise man shall. It say a wise man shall promote himself to honor with his words, and he that had understanding will please great men. He that had understanding will please great men. Hey, it's simple, yo. Bring one more scripture and close up. This is hey, majority of the precepts in Surah actually spread, you know. I'll bring this precept here, which is Surah chapter 34, verse 9, to straight to the point. Surah chapter 34, verse 9. It say a man that had traveled knoweth many things. They say, and he that had much experience will declare wisdom. He that had much experience will declare wisdom. And that is the men that, again, the apostles, the elders, they teach, again, they have much experience, because they went through so much. So much, so they will clear wisdom. So what we just have to do is hearken, listen. Right? They say, he that had no experience knoweth little, but he that had travel is full of prudence. So yes, so a man that ain't experienced much in this thing, he don't know. You understand? But it say, a man that had travel knoweth many things, and he that had much experience will declare wisdom. So, and again, the apostles, elders, much experience, so they will clear that wisdom unto us. And we listen and we hearken. Understand? So we ourselves could learn, understand, and use these things when ourselves may go through this situation. How to deal with it, how to answer a question, and all these things. Understand? So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yoshai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash. We say the brothers, apostles, and elders agreements and well and salutations. So we are going to say, pushing our truth and say, day in and day out. Considering the season of the season, we say, Shalom.